Hello and welcome back. Chris here, and today we are going to talk about verb be, but in the negative form. So, how to use this verb? We have seen the singular and plural in the affirmative, but in the negative, I am not. We are adding that word not. I'm not a student. You are not. You are not a student. This sentence is in a singular form. You are not a student. He is not. He's not a student. She is not. She is not a student. It is not. It is not a car. So for the negative, we are going to be adding not. We said before that contractions are very important, but we cannot just put two words together and say that it's a contraction. There are some rules there. There are some words that cannot be contracted. So, for example, I am not. This is not going to be contracted in this form. Look at the next one. You aren't. You aren't student. Huge difference. I'm not. Two words. There we can see in the sentence. I am not. Am not cannot be contracted there in the way aren't is contracted. Let's see. He isn't a student. She isn't a student. It isn't a car. So we put together is not to make isn't, are not to make aren't. Now, second way to make these contractions. I'm not a student. You're not a student. He's not a student. She's not a student. It's not a car. And we continue. We are going to be seeing the plural forms. We are not. Once again, we add not there. We are not students. You are not. You're not students. This sentence is a plural. Look at this. It says you are not students. Before we had this same sentence in a singular form. You are not a student. They are not students. They are not students. Checking on the contractions. We're not students. You are not students. They're not students. Contractions. Second form. We aren't students. We aren't students. You aren't. You aren't students. They aren't. They aren't students. Remember, contractions, we can use the form we feel more comfortable with. It's not a rule that we have to use this one or that one. If you feel comfortable with one of the forms, use that form to make the contractions. Thank you very much for being here today. I hope you learned a lot. Please like, subscribe, and see you next time.